Praise God. I just stopped by to encourage you, to let you know don't allow past mistakes to hinder you from being a blessing as well as helping somebody today. It's very difficult to keep sticking your neck out. I understand, to help people when you've been used and you've been misused and you've been dogged out, for several times. Every time you try to help somebody, they end up being a liar or manipulator. And then it gets discouraged. And the next time somebody needs some help, you don't want to help them because you're afraid of getting used again, or you're afraid of getting your head bit off. You know, Philippians chapter 4, verse number 5 says, lets us know to be generous. You know, be generous to one another. Think about all those times God has been there for us and God has helped us. And we promise Him we're going to do right. And we promise Him that we're not going to go back to our old ways. And then we end up doing it. And God is still generous. He's still merciful to us. And that's how God wants us to display those merciful feelings and those merciful things toward others, like He has done toward us over the years. It's very difficult. I understand. Trust me, I get it, because you want to help people and you don't mind helping them and you be glad to help them. And then all of a sudden, it turns out that you helping them, they end up lying on you, or they end up stealing from you, or they end up cheating. And you be sitting there like this, wow, I stuck my neck out for this person. I tried to help them. And they end up trying to use me and break me down. What kind of foolishness is that? So therefore, when you do it, you have to do it as unto the Lord. Remember, say, I'm helping this person, Lord, because you want me to help them. Lord, I'm being a blessing because you want me to be a blessing. Because if you don't do it as unto the Lord, and then they end up hurting you, or they end up lying or trying to backstab you and stuff, you're going to want to hurt that person. Because as long as we live in this flesh, we're going to have anger and we're going to have hostility. And we know how to get mad. We know how to cuss folks out and we know how to cut folks up and all that different kind of stuff, which is not godly. The best thing you can do is ask God when to help somebody. So when they do try to manipulate you, like you say, you know what, Lord, I helped them because you told me to help them. So what lesson do you want me to learn from this? And maybe God will tell you, hey, I want you to die from your flesh because I see you've got some feelings and anger and hostility inside of you that you've been trying to hide. Other people don't see it, but I do. And I want to promote you, but I can't promote you because you still mean. I want to promote you, but I can't promote you because you still angry and you got a lot of hostility built up from your past mistakes. We've got to learn how to be generous. We got to help people regardless of what others have done to us in our past. We've got to, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Just like Jesus said, Father, forgive them. Remember, Philippians let us know to be generous. God wants us to be generous. Be generous and help people. You are blessed to be a blessing. Seek God to find out who you are supposed to be a blessing to. And then, in the event, God forbid that they're trying to manipulate you or lie or cheat, or they try to hurt you, say, Lord, I did it as unto you. Now, what lesson do I need to learn? Because I'm telling you, my flesh starting to rise up, God, and it's not going to be pretty. And God will tell you, hey, ease back. I got to kill out that nasty flesh inside of you, so that's why I allowed that to happen. But just know that once He kills it out and He purges, and you get a promotion and He'll elevate you. And then what they try to take from you, God will double that blessing. What they try to rob you from, God will bless you so that you won't even miss that little stuff that that you tried to help them with. So let's be generous. God bless you. God keep you. House Prayer Ministry, be generous. Be generous.